G'day viewer as well. This battery's come out quite nice now. 5.3 milliohms. I'll see if I can get it to go a bit lower. If not, it's over 620 cold cracking amps, so it's over its rating. It's fixed, so I'm pretty happy with that. That battery was covered very nicely in that charger. It paid for itself. I've been boosting this up carefully, reviving this battery just to get a bit of desulfate out of it. I've desulfated it a little bit. It's gone down about 2 milliohms at ESR, which is good. It's probably because it's been sitting for a bit. Yeah, they were used for a golf cart and driven by a drunk guy. And they sat in the shed for ages. They were charged, but I don't know what sort of life they've had, so no, it doesn't hurt giving them a bit of a refresh. The other one measured 250 to 260 cold cracking amp, which is, the battery's good. On par with the CSB one, the new one that's in here, so that's awesome. This one is not far off now. This is over 200 cold cracking amp now, so I'll just leave it on the charger to look after it. I want to this one here will be probably do it just fine anyway. I'll put it on this one. That battery's not very good. I think it's not as bad as that one. That one only holds 11.6 volts, so I won't go to 12 volts anymore. I tried reviving that, but no. More electrolyte in it. Reviving it, no, it doesn't want to desulfate anymore. That one's a bit shagged. Shaoxing China. Razor scooter batteries. This one is not doing too bad though. It's just too low capacity for what I need it for. I'm going to put that long battery on here. Set up a little LED light on this thing. I've got to get a 12 volt LED light. I reckon the light bar for my car, about as long as that floor. Now that'd be a good one for the shed off this. That's an idea. Yeah, battery's going quite nicely. Anyway, I did some modifications to this fan. I replaced the bearing. It's not as noisy anymore. The back bearing was a pain in the ass to get to. I couldn't get the other bearing on. I had to sand the shaft down, get the corrosion off it, and get the bearing on. Got that all nice and good. Now I had to replace a screw holding that fan on because of the threads are a bit smeaged. There's no threads on that. It's soft stainless steel. They're all smeaged, so they had to come out. I just stopped it just in time. It was almost 3/4 of the way spinning off the shaft. I hit the stop button on the VFD and it ran itself back on. Luckily, I straightened out the blades again. Bit of a mark on there where it fell off last time. It's mostly ballast. I've used a shorter, thinner screw. It goes all the way in, but I had to put that washer on it because it went all the way to the shaft and homed. So I put that thick washer on it. I had that screw up there. Had that at the top, just centre the hub on the shaft of the motor so it wasn't off centre. Held it up upright and to brake the fan, stop that from turning and tighten that screw up pretty tight, so that's not going to go anywhere now. Anyway, that's all fixed properly now. It's working quite nicely. 10.2 amps coming from the solar panels. Nice. Not bad for 8.5 amp rated panels. There's more light going in there, so 2.2 amps going out of the battery to these UPSs. 25 watts AC power. 14 volts going into the battery from the solar panels at 10 amps. Works very well. Yeah, that's how I leave these UPSs on here. Because I haven't got much use for them at the moment, but I want to keep them ready to go when I need them. So this will keep them the batteries healthy. And it's not a good idea to put UPSs away and forget about them because it's obviously going to kill the battery. So when the sun comes up, I just turn these on and they can just sit all day, idle, and that keeps the batteries healthy. We'll do an experiment actually versus the Eaton. I know with some UPSs like the Eaton ones, if they're on all the time, they cook the batteries. We'll see how these go like this, just when I need them. To keep the batteries topped up and not being charged constantly. So in theory they should last longer. Kang Long battery, a Taiwanese company, so these are good batteries. The terminals here are similar to the CSB Hitachi setup. I just wish they had the removable caps instead of this whole lid idea. Other than that, it's a good battery. Not getting hot, which is a good thing. None of the cells are getting hot, so that battery's still in really good condition. Anyway, I'll have a look into the light bar idea for that solar charge controller. Might be onto something there. Oh, speaking of LED lights, I got some more LED drivers too. I picked up when I picked up those toroid transformers. They were the only two that were there, so I couldn't find any more. Well, I went back the next day, and I picked up some more LED drivers. Another LED light, got the driver in it. And in here, I got some LED drivers. In here somewhere. One's a smaller dimmable model. And I think these are constant current or not. Constant voltage. They might be constant. If that's what I mean by constant current, probably. 5th of the 2nd, 2017. Not even that old. And eco lighting. They are 24 volt, 3.1 amp, 75 watts output. 24 volt, 3.1 amp max. So, not bad. One of my street lights could be a good candidate for a Hamish Fry or Australian stick mod. Put some CAB LEDs in there and make it a LED street light for the garden. SIP extra low voltage, this one is a 60 volt amp. This is a dimmable one. Electronic transformer for LV halogen lamps. So in other words, it's a switch mode power supply. Could possibly be used for LED, but we'll see how it goes. It's Crompton lighting brand. What's it got in the output? 12 volt. What's the yeah, okay. 5 amp max. 12 volt at 5 amps. That's not bad. Why it's called an electronic transformer, not a switch mode power supply, I don't know. Technically it'd be the same thing. It is pretty small for 12 volt 5 amp dates, and maybe electronically these things are different how they work. Possibly. Actually, yeah, it probably is. Because the other one I had before, got from my parents' house, the same sort of thing. I think it might be useful for the LED project though. We'll see how it goes at driving an LED. It's designed for halogen lamps, but we'll see how it goes for running an LED. So, not a bad little. Those other bigger ones would be very handy. That's for damn sure. 24 volt. If I get a 12/24 volt truck light bar for the shed, that'd be good for those little drivers are on. Anyway, just been a good day in a man cave today. Haven't had much playing on my Linux machine too much. It still has a fallback mode error every time I start it up. I've been researching. It's possibly the display drive. But Linux, the latest Linux Mint would do that with some older hardware. So I just have an issue with the old hardware. Everything else runs fine. The display works fine. But I think it's something with the drivers causing Linux Mint to crash on startup. I'm going to try and fix that so I could use it to its full potential instead of it having stuck in fallback mode. Because you can't really I can't put shortcuts on a desktop, for example, so I've got a bit of restriction there. I got the Play on Linux to run some Windows exe applications, but that's as far as I get. I can run the setup to install Windows programs, but certain ones don't work. I haven't come across one that installed and ran successfully yet. But I got my other HP PC, which is a Harvey Norman heap of junk. HP specific PC, but an Asus motherboard in it. I did videos on it before. I'll see how that runs on Linux. It should in theory, because it was crap for Windows. It just wouldn't stop blue screening. That's because that motherboard was very specifically HP designed only for HP use, Hewlett Packard. It's an Asus board, but there is no actual drivers made for that motherboard on its own by Asus. There is absolutely none whatsoever. It has to go through Hewlett Packard for that model of PC. Not the motherboard model, you have to top of the model of that PC to get the drivers for that board, which are Windows specific, through HP, so typical junk, HP junk. So I'm going to try that board with Linux when I get a chance. It shouldn't blue screen with Linux. It's a Pentium D. It's more than good enough for a Linux Mint machine. And I can put a spare graphics card in for some games. But that'll be later on. Anyway, you've got that, as I said, I've got to getting that fan blade off of the super glue. The super glue held really nicely. I couldn't get it all out. I had to get the die grinder out and just Dremel it all out. You need to Dremel when you have a die grinder. At least this one's made in Taiwan and not Chinese junk. Yeah, this is much better quality than a Chinese Dremel. It's got the attachments for actual Dremel bits. I think you can get a smaller chuck to fit in there. eBay have them to fit actual Dremel bits, which that size there, thin. I'm going to keep an eye on another tip for this. You can slow it down too, so if you want to, if you've got speed sensitive applications or bits, you can turn the speed down, which is a good, most or all die grinders have this, but this one is the most, the best featured one I've seen. Good brand. You can change this so it spits the air out away from your face or your workpiece. I like that. That's the exhaust port. You can change it. When you put a bit of oil in it, it's not going to spray all over you. But I will look at this some Dremel bits from Bunnings for this. I will turn the speed down and see how slow it goes without damaging bits. That'll be I've been wanting to buy a Dremel, but what the hell for? They're Chinese junk and they burn out anyway, so that's much better quality and it's cheaper and it's made in Taiwan, not Chinese junk. It's good quality stuff, so better off for one of those. I've got a decent air compressor anyway, so why not? Got the oil for it and everything. I picked up some more of this cable too from my Swampy, but I'll have to wait for that. I'll get everything else out the way for other projects first, and I'll work on that Swampy later. I want to do it all properly. I'm going to find a enclosure to put the controls on, so it's all enclosed. But anyway, projects to come. Thanks for watching.